Minoru Tsuzuki. Isn't this one of the disappearing girls? Is it strange for someone who doesn't wear ties to have one of their own? I suppose it could be a gift for someone, but Detective Kuzu's father and grandfather have passed away. Maybe for Inspector Kamada or Detective Kamihara? Something she's holding on to for Makoto? I swear I saw a tie with reddish brown and white stripes somewhere recently. Huh. A tie with reddish brown and white stripes and a pattern on it. Where did I see one? I think I've recently seen a tie with the features that Emi mentioned. I saw someone wearing a similar tie. That must be it. I met 3 people wearing ties recently. They were... I don't know. I'm gonna look at the pictures because I have no idea. My shocking face. Actually, I'm not sure if it was those 3. Inspector Kamada might wear ties, but I've never met him in person. Alright, one more time. I've met 3 people wearing ties recently. They were... Who were they? Probably... him? Wait, let me look at all again. Who did we meet? She didn't have anything. Okay, got it. Maybe it's the kids. Actually, I'm not sure it was those 3. I don't think I matter. Mitsuyo and a boy from Minami Daisen Junior High School. Of the 3, the one wearing a reddish brown and white stripe with a pattern on was... Yes, it was a boy I met at school gate. The tie he wore at that design. Blah blah blah. I did it somehow. I wonder if I can borrow one of those ties? Sounds like I should turn out for help from... There you go. I'm so smart! Hello? Hello, it's Tachibana. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. There's something I would like to talk about if you have the time. No need to apologize, Tachibana. I just finished a class and you know, I'm always happy to get a wake-up call from you. Oh, it's almost noon. So what's up? I've got time to talk. Okay, good. I have a favor to ask. Oh, is it something only I can do? Whatever you need, Tachibana, I'm your man. May I borrow a tie from one of the boys at your school? A tie? Yeah, if I can, just for a few days. Okay. There should be a uniform samples at the school. I can imagine there's a problem with lending you a sample. Really? Thank you. How many do you need? It might be tough getting you more than 10. Oh, thank you, but I don't need that many. But if you did, I would find a way. Is it okay if I come see you at the school today? Is she starting to like him or something? Yes, of course. Anything you need, Tachibana. Always. Oh, okay. I'm always here for you. Then I'll call you when I arrive. Understood. I'll be waiting eagerly. I'd best get ready to go. Kofuku Station Shopping Center. Boom. Boom. Okay, I'm here to ask around in the heart of Kofuku City, again to see if I can learn anything about Makoto. I can't help but think I'm shooting in the dark a bit though. No, I need to think positively. The case won't solve itself if I'm just sitting around the office. Look around. You're stressing out marketing. Okay, can I not talk to them? Ah, who? And then we ask. There you go. Aw, she's cute! Can I ask you a few questions? Of course, as long as you take a pack of tissues. What? Oh, okay, I'll take one. Thank you. So, what did you want to ask me? Do you know any of these people? Have you seen this person? His name is Minoru Tsuzuki. Nope, haven't seen him. Okay, thank you. No. Wrong button. Sorry, I don't know. Are you done asking questions? Good, then I'll get back to work. Thank you. I tried to talking to him before. There were a lot of misunderstandings. Okay. Excuse me. Hurry, love it. What? Damn, place is closed and I'm hungry. Oh, he's gone. I thought he was an employee, but I guess not. Pardon me. Welcome, we're already open, you can just go in. Is he always like this? I'm a detective, are you free to answer some questions? Won't take but a minute. Oh, it's you again. Sorry, but you'll have to find someone else to pass her. I'm working. Yeah, I remember. Sorry to bother you, I remember this person. There are quite a few restaurants and stores in front of the station. Lots of people too. What the fuck is happening here? I don't want to interrupt. Yes, you do. What is that? Can I speak to you for a minute? Who? Me? I'm in a hurry right now. Can't you tell? Sorry. Okay, thank you. Everyone has tough days, right? Maybe if I say it enough, I'll believe it. Bruh. Yes, you do want to interrupt. It looks like a high school. She seems friendly with the boy she's hanging out with. Friendly? These people are crazy. He's grabbing her! Excuse me, do you have a minute? What? I'm a detective with the Yatsugi Detective Agency and I'm looking for someone. I've never met a detective before. How can I help you? Thank you so much. I just need you to look at... Hey, break's over. Get back in here. Oh, damn. Sorry, back to the salt mine. See you around. Well, damn. Is it too much to ask for a random passerby to have the answers to my questions? What am I supposed to do? Why don't I just talk to Mama Shoko? She said she was born and raised in this town. Although Mama's full of friends, her place might be open during the day. Let's go. Goodbye. Bro, she's being... Either way. Looks like it's closed after all. Well... It's open? Is someone there? I can't hear commotion inside. Get away from me! No! That was a scream. It sounded like Mama Shoko. Mama Shoko, are you okay? The hell are you doing coming out of nowhere? Don't scare me like that. Hey, you're the little one from last night. Why are you here? Are you okay? I heard a scream. Scream? What are you? Oh, I was cleaning when that thing came at me. Thing? Was it a roach or? I was chasing it with insecticide and when it turned on me, that son of a bitch came right at me. Oh, I'm sorry. I've known a few people that's happened to and it's always scary. Couldn't help but to scream. It's damn embarrassing. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. I'm fine. You always start work at this hour? I usually start a little later, but I closed up last night right after you left. It was early, but sometimes early is good. So I came in early today to clean up, and then you were attacked by that thing. And that's that! So what's my little one up to? Last night you mentioned you grew up here. There's more I would like to ask you about that. Oh, is that it? Well, little one, as long as you're doing the asking, I'll happily cooperate. Really? Thank you. Like I said last night, little one, I remember the whole thing is just... At the time I was so occupied with my own life that I didn't pay attention to the kiss at all. It was a lousy time for a kid no older than you, but... At the time I was so occupied with my own life. Okay. You were very brave to come running when you heard my screams. You showed me this last night, but who is it? Minoru Suzuki. He's part of the case that happened 18 years ago. Oh. Minoru Suzuki? Nah, sorry, I haven't heard that name before. She's lying. I keep on clicking on the wrong button. And who is that? It's a sketch of a boy who went missing 18 years ago, but drawn how he might look like today. Nothing about him is familiar, no matter how many times I look at it. The only clues I have right now are my sketches. I guess I could have her look at them again. Could you please take one more look at it? I can look at it all day, but I've still never seen him before. The thing is, this is just a sketch drawn from someone's imagination. He probably looks very different. Mama Shoko's right, but this is the only clue I have to work with right now. You think maybe the guy's the murderer? Nah, there's no way. Maybe, but I'm really not sure either. It does seem like he's involved in some way. He's connected to the first female victim from 18 years ago. The first victim, what was her name? Ayaka Hashizume. She was 17 years old at the time. She would have been the same age as me. Oh. Ayaka Hashizume. I had a friend named Ayaka, but I never knew what her last name was. How is that? Kids in similar situations tend to end up in similar places. Bonds form. Usually those kids don't like the sound of their own last names, you know. Even if it was the Ayaka that I knew, I don't remember any real details. Kids like us never talked about ourselves much. Today, Ayaka Hashizume was killed. Her father also died. What? How? Mr. Hashizume's house was destroyed by a fire. He was burned to death. Fire? My god. Now that you say that, I remember there was a fire around that time. Oh? I don't know if it could be the same fire. The only thing I know for sure is that it wasn't in this town. That's why I don't think the Ayaka I knew was Ayaka Shizume. I didn't know anyone from anywhere else. Ah, okay. Still though, could it be? What is that? I don't know if the fire was, but... The father later fired the same day. Do you think the father was a killer? Maybe he got drunk, killed his daughter, and started a fire when he fell asleep smoking. I think it's unlikely that's what happened. Oh, that's too bad. I guess too bad isn't what I mean. So that's what I suspect the other guy, even though he's still missing all these years later. Minoru Suzuki? Yeah, it's just the police think Minoru is dead. I gotta ask, why do people think Minoru is dead? Well, he's missing and might have been badly injured. Apparently there was quite a bit of blood left behind in his apartment, so some people think he might already be dead. Oh. I wonder if that apartment is the one near where I was living. Oh? Yeah, I remember a couple cop cars pulled up on a neighboring apartment building. A detective was in and out of the apartment over and over, so I started to wonder what was going on. The landlord was following the detective around, apparently telling him what had happened. Sorry guys, I really need to yawn there. I don't know what's happening. Oh? The story got around that the apartment was soaked in blood and the man who lived there was missing. At the time I didn't really believe it, but now I sure do wonder if it was that Suzuki guy. Momoshoko, where were you living then? Oh, it was Kamematsu. It's a seaside neighborhood just south of Segawa. Kamematsu. Bye-bye, we're going to Kamematsu. Thank you, Mama, I'm headed to Kamematsu. Wait a minute. Huh? Why didn't you ask the police for this information? You know people on the force. They have a lot of their own stuff they're dealing with, and see, I told you, you can count on the cops. Actually, true. The cops of this game, they don't freaking tell me anything. So you're scared of something based on a legend that may not even exist? No, 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 it exists. We've seen it. But I guess the police can just share information with everyone who asks. You should get going, little one. You're dealing with a murderer, so be careful. I will. Goodbye. Goodbye. Well, you're not a cop, so they can tell you. They're actually doing their job. But it's weird if they're working actively with, like, investigators. Why shouldn't they give the information? Kamematsu Station has a totally different feel than Kofuku Station. This one looks way better. It's a really cool place. Vibrant, I guess you'd say. It's also where a man disappeared in a trail of blood. If that man really was Minoru Tsuzuki, then there might be a clue to the case around here. Let's talk to a lot of people. Pardon me, do you have a moment to chat? Yes, what's wrong? I'm with the Utsugi Detective Agency and I'm looking for someone. Amazing, a detective, oh my gosh, you're really young. You're lucky to have found me. I'm a very well-informed auntie. Oh no, it's one of those aunties, you know. Oh, thank you. Okay, I want to show you this picture. Minoru Tsuzuki. Do you recognize this person? His name is Minoru Tsuzuki. He lived in this area 18 years ago. Minoru Tsuzuki? Oh yeah, I know Minoru Tsuzuki. Really? She doesn't. I mean, I haven't seen him recently. I remember a name like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he worked at a garage around here. I don't know if that's what he looked like, though. It's been a long time. Is that garbage? Oh god, what's up, Link? Is that garage still in business? Oh yeah, and they're still going strong. It's called Todoroki Motors. It's an easy name to remember since Todoroki is the kanji for car 3 times. Turn right at the corner, then go straight, and you'll find it at the end of a residential street. Todoroki, 3 cars, got it. Thank you so much, it's been a huge help. I don't know him. Oh my, but it's refreshing to realize there are things even I don't know. Yeah, thank you. Great for you to help. I think I'll go to Todoroki Motors. I'm glad to be of service. I can just tell something good is going to happen today, can't you? Stay safe out there for Auntie. Yes, I will. Thank you so much. So I'm not even gonna ask anyone else? Okay. We just go there then. That looks like the type of woman who would want to talk to the manager because someone stole her favorite parking spot. Do I blame her? Oh, we're going to Tachibana's point of view now. Tachibana is our co-worker, which is Ayumi. Ayumi Tachibana. And she talks a lot with the kids at school. She gathers like side information for us, and then we review it together at the end of the day. So we're playing as Tachibana Ayumi right now, but the character we were playing before, we were playing as Emisaki, which is the name I gave to the character. And he's a very young boy. And yeah, he's all around everything, but Ayumi helps us a lot with the awkward teacher situation, okay? Must be lunchtime. I should call Fukuyama. Fukuyama is the weird guy. This is Ayumi. Isn't she cute? Indian? Sure. That goes well for me. I'm picking up. Maybe he's still in class? Tachibana! Oh god. Oh, Fukuyama. And he's gonna be super close. He's not close yet. He will get closer. He always gets close. Sorry to keep you waiting, Tachibana. I didn't have the time to answer the phone, so I ran here. I wish he would just show up normally. Bro, your phone is still ringing. Oh. Well, now that you're here. Yes, of course, Tachibana. Follow me. I'll show you to the reception room. Alright, thank you. I'm sorry I couldn't get us someplace fancier to meet. It's not a problem at all. Thanks for taking the time out of your day. Of course, Tachibana. Fukuyama, I need to get straight to the point. Oh, the tie. I have it right here. It's not the same tie. Thank you for letting me borrow it. So you think that tie will help with your investigation? I do. It's possible the tie is the key to solving the case. Oh wow, I'm glad I could help out. The guy has such a big ego, it's crazy. I'm glad I can help you with the case. So I can go back to the office now. Huh? What's up, bro? What clock? He's acting kind of weird. I'm curious about how he's acting, but I think it's time to leave. Okay, bye. Fukuyama, thank you for your time today and for letting me borrow the tie. Well, I'll be off now. Tachibana? Yes? I hate to ask, but can you meet with me after class? Yeah, sure. Scary. Okay, we're back to Emmy. Let's see. 3 kanji for cars. I guess maybe Todoroki Motors is a little further. What the fuck was this? Huh? Bro! 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 What? Hello? What a strange thing to become a fad. I should get going. What the actual... Huh? And we're back to Ayumi. With the professor. What? What was this? I should have known you would want to meet me here again. I'm not saying you're crazy, but sometimes you're scared of something that your brain starts imagining it's happening, but it's not. It is happening. Did you see that? I'm not the only one. It's okay, I mean, we're here for you. I love you too, Riri. Kids are staying safe. Smart. What do you mean staying safe? They're putting the freaking paper bags. I should have known he would want to meet here again. But he seems a little off today. I wonder what's wrong. Sorry to take up more of your time today, Tachibana. Not a problem. I enjoy having tea with you. That's nice to hear. What's up? What's going on? I can tell something's on your mind. Tachibana? Yes? Do you know what today is? No? Today is my payday. That means that we're gonna eat the good desserts. You know what that means, don't you, Tachibana? Do I? Yes, today is the day we ordered tiramisu! Excuse me, waiter, 2 tiramisu and milk tea sets, please. Sure thing, coming right up. Tiramisu! I hope you'll stay and eat with me. Because this will be the last tiramisu set of my life after all. Huh? What? Thank you for waiting. Here's the set of tiramisu and milk tea. What? Is he gonna live himself? Let's eat. Remember. Well, anyway, let's eat, Tachibana. Okay. Yeah, okay. Thanks for the food. I don't know, I always had a feeling that tiramisu had like alcohol in it, so I always got scared because I'm scared that it might taste too much like vodka or something. It's delicious. They have the best tiramisu here, the absolute best. I am both ecstatic and thrilled to be able to enjoy it with you. A forming memory that will last a lifetime. Bruh. What do you mean? I need to ask you something if you don't mind. What did you mean by the last tiramisu set of your life? Remember when I told you I was a majestic warrior in the name of education? Of course I do, and you also said that this restaurant is like an oasis for you, right? Yes, but look at me, you sense it too, right? I'm not a warrior, I don't deserve an oasis. Huh? I'm a failure as a teacher. Huh? Bruh, where are you coming from? You sound like me. Being like, oh, I'm so terrible. I love the tiramisu set. I'll say it again because I really want the world to know. I love the tiramisu set! That much. The milfoil is good too, but the tiramisu is exceptional. I eat it on a payday. I spend all my days as a teacher thinking about it, looking forward to it, craving it. But that ends today, never again. But why? Okay, he's gonna just quit his job, that's why. Oh my god. Bruh. Why does he suddenly think he's unfit to be a teacher? It must be related to Megumi. Oh, come to think of it, I didn't get a chance to see how Megumi is doing. Has something else happened since I saw her less? Her priorities are in the right place. Fukuyama, about Megumi. Don't be sorry. Oh, Megumi. Yeah? I feel so bad for her because I'm the one who killed Aisuke. It was me. What? Bullshit. He's being blackmailed. He cannot be. It's too obvious. I realized I was responsible for Haisuke's death. Huh? There you go. On the day he was murdered, Haisuke fought with Megumi. If I had paid attention and realized how Megumi felt, I would talk to her, guided her the right way. Haisuke would still be alive today and she would be happy. So basically I killed him. I'm a failure as a teacher. I said I'm a warrior, ha. All I am is a hopeless idiot. Bruh, shut the fuck up. Haisuke's best friend Kohei... Oh wait, what did he say? Haisuke's best friend Kohei told you guys what he knows. Think about it. He stepped forward to share his thoughts to try and help solve the case. How much courage must that have taken for a middle schooler? He's lost his best friend. His whole world is upside down right now, but he did it. Yeah. Whereas Kohei blames himself for not understanding how Haisuke was feeling. So basically, Haisuke is the kid who died recently. And Kohei is his best friend, and Megumi is the girl who was also very close to these two guys, and she's in love with the professor. Look at me, I was so pleased with myself, so sure I was a great teacher, but I didn't stop any of this. I let the kids teach me I was great. Even though I'm the one that's supposed to be the teacher. That's why I'm quitting teaching. I realize I'm not cut out for this job. I told you guys. Anyway, that's what's going on. I'm sorry I put you through this depressing situation. Well, we should eat. The tiramisu is getting cold. Would you eat tiramisu warm? Alright, tiramisu is served cold. It's a cold dish. Oh, okay. I thought I was going crazy. Sorry to drop such a depressing topic on you. I would have to have more, but I think I would best focus on him right now. How? Basachi. What? Your students call you Basachi because of your first name, Tsubasa. And they use that name because they're friendly with you, right? Sure, but what does my nickname have to do with anything? I'll tell you. You see the students off as they leave school. Every day since you've been a teacher, right? Yeah? Yeah. I thought I could maybe notice if anything is off. Like if they're having trouble with anything. I didn't notice Haisuke and Megumi's troubles. No, I think maybe I did notice, but I pretended not to. No, the truth is, I just couldn't stop thinking about my upcoming payday. The two of them, it's so terrible, but they really helped me. They showed me that I'm a bad teacher. I can at least have gratitude for that. I think that even though teachers teach students, they have a lot to learn from them too. You know that, you said it yourself and you accepted. And you are a very good teacher in my opinion. Tachibana. I think it's wonderful to have a teacher who puts his heart and soul into the job. You're someone who is always there for his students. You do your best to help and protect them. What if he kills people because they don't like tiramisu? True. True. What if they do that? That's the kind of teacher I wanted to be. Oh! I skipped everything. Huh? Anything for my students. And that's why I think Megumi was attracted to you, Fukuyama. Huh? You worry about your students so much that you can lose sight of your surroundings and fall into mud. You know, not every teacher has students who care about his well-beings like yours do. What are you talking about? He doesn't remember. I need to ask you something, Tachibana. Do you think it's okay for me to continue teaching? Of course, your students look up to you. You're more than their teacher. You're their protector. Their protector. No. Oh no. No! What's wrong? I'm supposed to be seeing my students off after club activities. They might be waiting for me, maybe. Oh, so that's why he was rushing off. Have a safe trip home, Tachibana. Ah. Emio wants to be the type of teacher who kills students for not liking tiramisu. Oh, that's why he ran off all the time. Yeah, that's what she said. I'm sorry, Link. Are you gonna be okay? Come on, guys! Sorry, Tachibana. See you again soon. Okay, I'll handle today's check. Oh, thank you very much. Take care. He's such in a hurry. Be careful not to fall, Fukuyama. Tiramisu is on me today, so he can have tiramisu again. Okay, now we're gonna go back to Emi. Todoroki Motors. This chapter is being huge. Haven't I been streaming for like so long? I don't think we started another chapter. What chapter am I on? I've been streaming for 2 hours and a half and 5 minutes. Found it. Todoroki Motors. I'm not gonna end the game today. Is there anyone I can talk to? Yes, it is. There's someone by the card. I'm sorry to intrude. Yes, yes, I'll be right there. Now, who are you? My name is Emisaki. I'm from the Yutsuge Detective Agency. Detective, how can I help you? I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm looking for Minoru Tsuzuki. I heard he works here, or at least he said he used to. So I came by to see if it was true. Minoru? What do you mean you're looking for Minoru? Someone asked me to investigate Mr. Tsuzuki's whereabouts. Minoru is still alive? I think there's a good chance of that, yes. Give me 1 second. She went inside. You're a detective? Yes, I'm Saki of the Utsugi Detective Agency. I'm Todoroki, head mechanic and owner of this garage. This is my wife. Sorry I'm late in saying hello. No worries. I would like to talk to you about Minoru Tsuzuki. Yes, that's what she said. Come in. Thank you, I appreciate the offer. Aww. Here. Thank you. I understand Minoru Tsuzuki used to work here. Yes, he worked for me. No, we already did. This is the second chapter. We have 2 more to go. This chapter is called Minoru Tsuzuki. I forgot. I finally found someone who actually knows who Minoru Tsuzuki is. Are you going to find Minoru? That would be so wonderful. Yes. Yes, it would. I'm doing my best, so I really appreciate your help. And I'm happy to give it. So ask me anything at all. I've always wondered what happened to Minoru. I want to help you find out. Thank you for your help. It would be a dream come true to see Minoru again. Please, we're counting on you. I have to ask just how do you plan to find somebody who disappeared that long ago? Do you have any leads? Is this him? The sketch is an attempt to show what Minoru might look like today. It's the only tool I have, but it led me to you. You would be very interested in learning anything you know. Can you give me a better look, please? Of course, go ahead. It's drawn very well, don't you think, dear? Well, it's been long enough. Minoru would be about that old. I guess we're getting old too. We first met Minoru, well, almost 20 years ago. I'll tell you, he was an interesting character from the second I saw him. One day, 20 years back, I'm working and know how sometimes you can just tell someone's watching? I looked up and saw someone staring at me and my work from the garage entrance. How do we feel like subconsciously that someone is watching? Hmm? Bruh, creepy as hell. You like cars, son? When I said that, Minoru looked so happy. He nodded his head real fast. He grinned like a child even though he was much older. I called him over so he could see what I was doing. He got close, watched very quiet the whole time. He looks like a psychopath. As Minoru stood there, his stomach started growling. And his clothes, well, I guess you would say he was easy to tell he had been a while since he had a roof over his head. So we invited him to dinner and I ended up letting him stay the night. What kind of person was Minoru? Minoru was a weird guy. Always seemed like he was keeping something hidden. But he was serious about his work and always seemed like a straight shooter, you know? Sure, yeah. That was ages ago. I'll tell you, he was an interesting character from the second we met. Minoru was a well-built guy. He had a lot of food back then, a lot of food. Oh, did he ever. He would eat so much rice, and so fast, bowl after bowl. If she cooked 3 cups of rice, it would be too much for just us. But with him, he would go through twice that. Wow. It always made me happy to see how much he liked my cooking. I would make so many side dishes, too many. Didn't matter, he ate all of them too. I couldn't have been more flattered as a chef. He ate so much curry rice and I had to ask him, aren't you afraid you'll turn into a bowl of curry rice? I would say, what kind of stomach do you have? Minoru wasn't what he seemed at first. He seemed like a simple-minded if nice guy. But he was sharper and more detail-oriented than you'd think. He was very careful with his work, diligent, he appreciated that. He was really quite skilled. His workmanship, and I mean, wasn't impeccable. Yes, Minoru showed up suddenly 20 years ago, then took off just as quickly 2 years later. Where the hell did he go, the damn fool? You know what he did before working here? From what he said, Minoru had been bouncing from one place to the next. He wasn't a local? Not far, so far as I know. I didn't ask where he was from because he didn't like to talk about himself. Any idea why? Dear... Huh? That's, well, it's... Hmm. Bruh. What's wrong with Mrs. It seems like he's... Okay. I can see you have a good soul. Huh? Minoru had eyes like yours. You're right. Now here you are, trying to find Minoru. One good soul searching for another. That's not a bad deal. Okay, I'll tell you what I know. Thank you. Minoru was, well, he spent time in a juvenile detention center. Oh? I never asked what he did to land him there. I told him I wouldn't ask and that he didn't have to say anything to me if he didn't want to. A juvenile detention center. Minoru got certified as a mechanic when he was at the juvenile detention center. He said he would always loved cars. I didn't know what put him in detention, but I could see he had busted his ass to climb up from where he was. I liked him so much, I offered him the chance to work with me full-time. I gave him a place to live and he worked in my garage for a while. Minoru was very serious and honest, so honest, like a child. Indeed. They really cared for him. Was there anything else that stands out in your mind regarding Minoru? Let's see, Minoru was extremely awkward. He rarely spoke to anyone but us. I suppose you would say he was a man of few words. He didn't say much to us either, not really. But I could tell he was kind. I admit, I was always surprised at how little he spoke. I wonder if I'm forgetting anything, you know? Quiet as he was, I do remember something Minoru said one day that really stood out. He said something he would like to give his sister a ride in his car. What? Minoru had a sister? I don't know if his family ever took care of him, so I thought I should help him as I could. I thought he would need a driver's license, so I got him his license. It made him so happy. Those were good days. The best days. It was like having a new family. I thought those days would last for a long time. Hmm. Well, it's like this. One day, Minoru suddenly said he was quitting. Really? So Minoru quit before he disappeared. Did he give a reason for quitting? Nope, not to me. Minoru had his mind made up, so I didn't press. I did give him a car, though, as a parting gift. A car? It was a used car, on the verge of being scrapped, but it was still a car. I gave Minoru the keys and told him, she'll take you anywhere you want to go. He just smiled so big. I wanted to complain about him quitting so suddenly, but he was so happy it didn't matter what I thought. Then Minoru drove away. He and the car just disappeared. I know he had a sister, but I don't know anything else about her than that. I'm sure he has kept it working just fine. Oh, right. There was one more thing I gave Minoru. What was that? Sheet metal shears. Minoru was good at sheet metal work. It was his first job. I thought he owed to take the sheet metal tool he was used to using. He asked for sheet metal shears, so I gave to him. Minoru said he was going with his sister. I wondered if maybe once they got where they were going, he would get back into the car business. With the skills in those shears, he could go anywhere. But even then... Is it true about the blood they found in his home? Minoru was always a good person. Did he get mixed up in a bad situation? Mr. and Mrs. Todoroki talk about Minoru Tsuzuki like he's their own child. It must have been heartbreaking when you left them. Did you tell the police back then what you just told me? There were 2 detectives that came sniffing around here. I told them, we had Minoru Suzuki who worked here, but he quit. I don't know where he went. I really don't know where Minoru went, and I didn't tell those detectives any of the things I've told you about them. They seem so suspicious of him. I even kept it a secret that I gave Minoru a car. I don't know what else to say except I hope you find him. We're counting on you. Please, find Minoru. Help him if you can. He has no one in the world but us. We never heard him talk about any friends. They haven't said anything about Hayaka Hashizume yet. Did Minoru ever mention a woman named Hayaka Hashizume? Hayaka Hashizume? Do you know her? No, never heard the name. I don't know if Minoru ever had any lady friends. I don't know if lady friends, okay. So they weren't familiar with Hayaka Hashizume. Well, I've taken up a lot of their time. Is there anything else I should ask? I started this company almost 40 years ago. That long? Yes, indeed. I've been doing this for maybe twice as long as you've been alive. Oh. It's a small company, so my wife helps me out. She's got a deft grip on to pursue things. It's a little rude, isn't it? But maybe, but it's true, though. They seem to be joking, but who can tell? I'd like to retire sometime, but I don't have anyone who can take over the business for me. I wish Minoru were here. I'm only looking for him so I can solve Haisuke's murder. If I tell them about why I'm really here... No, we're not gonna say it. They might get closed in. What is it? You look like you want to say something. With no link between the smiling man and Minoru, anything I say will just make these people feel badly. No, it's just thinking things through. I've heard what I wanted to hear. Now it's time for me to leave. Thank you for your time. My apologies for staying so long. I'll get going now. Take care and get home safe. If you find Minoru, tell him I said hello. Then grab him with both hands and bring him here. Getting us so worried, I'm going to give him a good lecturing. You got it. If he's still alive. Thank you, detective, for coming all this way. Thank you for your help. My husband had thought of doing paperwork to make Minoru family, so he could take over the garage. Oh. I agreed, of course, so if you find Minoru, please tell him you can come back anytime. I understand, I will definitely tell him. Thank you very much. They just want him back to take over the garage. It's not because they love him. That's why he became the Smiling Man. Welcome back, Emi. How did today's investigation go? I spoke with the owner of Todoroki Motors over in Kamematsu about Minoru Suzuki. That's great. So what did you hear? All about how you came to work there, his personality, everything. From what I've heard, Minoru Suzuki doesn't sound like the kind of person we're hunting. But he did spend time in a juvenile detention center, so something must have happened in his youth. Oh, interesting. Anyway, let's review what you learned of Todoroki Motors. I learned that Minoru... Still missing. So the couple that runs Todoroki Motors don't know Minoru Suzuki's whereabouts either. Minoru didn't talk a lot, but there's one thing he definitely dreamed of doing. That dream was... to give his sister a ride on his own car. He had a sister? That's what it sounds like, but he quit Todoroki Motors with almost no warning. Mr. Todoroki gave Minoru 2 gifts. The first was... the driver's license? No? Where is Minoru Suzuki? Where is he? Ah, here. I thought it was the driver's license. And the second one was... a car and a pair of sheet metal shears. Mr. Todoroki gave them as a parting gift. We're learning new things and the case is getting pretty complicated. Let's be careful, okay? I agree. What's wrong? Something on your mind? We've learned a lot, but I can't find a connection between Minoru Suzuki and Aisuke Sasaki. We're not getting to the bottom of anything even though we keep investigating. Don't try to rush it, it's not like you. Yeah. Facts. Oh, the phone's ringing. Hey, I think it's yours? Oh, it's Mr. Tsuki. Mr. Tsuki, how are you? Hello, Emio. I've traced the origin of the smiling man story to Irumu Village. Irumu Village, are you sure? Ike! What? Irumu Village is practically a ghost town. Older population, most visitors are people going to or from the city. It was difficult to find anyone who knew much of value. I finally found someone who knew the origins of the Smiling Man. The story seems to stem from events that took place 30 years ago in the village. However, it's not a story about a killer wearing a paper bag and terrorizing the populace. Oh? It's just like Fukuyama said. As the story spread, it mutated into what we think of the Smiling Man today. And I'm certain that what happened 18 years ago had a big effect on the legend. I'll tell you more when I get home. Until then, yeah? There's someone involved in the story whose name I think you'll recognize. Do you know who I'm talking about? It's... Minoru Suzuki, right? That's right. The assumption is that Suzuki disappeared and died, but even if that's the case, I believe he was deeply connected to the case. Keep up the good work, you two. Understood. Leave it to us. I'm counting on you two to keep the investigation going until I'm back. Well, there's our connection between Minoru Suzuki and the Smiling Man. It seems likely Megumi and Detective Kusa saw Minoru dressed as the Smiling Man, doesn't it? If that's the case, that would give us Aizuke's murderer. Well, now I feel like we're a step away from solving the whole case. Yep, that's the spirit. Yes. If Minoru Suzuki is a Smiling Man, he's probably hiding in Kofuku City. I'll go back to Todoroki Motors tomorrow and chat with the owner some more. But when I was on the phone, she was close. I almost forgot something important. Important how? The tie you told me about yesterday, I borrowed one because I had a brunch. Ah, a hunch, not a brunch. Here it is. What do you think? It looks similar to the one I saw, but Where did this tie come from? I borrowed it from Mr. Fukuyama. It's a tie from the Minami-da's junior high school uniform. Oh? Oh, please. Wrong one. Is it the same one? That pattern. It is the same one. I think it's the same one I saw on the tie on Detective Kuze's apartment. Huh? Why would a tie from Minami-da's junior high school be in Detective Kuze's apartment? Hey, you know the picture of Haisuke that Inspector Kamada showed me at the pumping station? I don't think Haisuke was wearing a tie. He could have been killed with the tie like asphyxiating him. So what happened to Haisuke's tie? Maybe it's the one you saw in Detective Kuze's apartment? I don't know, it looked like a tie from Minami-da's junior high school, but it's possible Haisuke took it off once he got home. There's just no guarantee that the tie in Detective Kuze's apartment belonged to Haisuke, but... There was a motorcycle spotted near where the body was found, and Detective Kuze rides a motorcycle. And she had a tie that looked just like the one he could have worn in the apartment. And I don't want to think about it, but is it possible? Could Detective Kuze be a suspect in Aisuke's murder? Hey, I was wondering. You think it's possible that Detective Kuze sees the tie as evidence? Even if she did, it's strange that she would keep it at home instead of turning it over to forensics. Yeah, you're right. Wow, what's going on? Maybe Detective Kamihara... I should just talk to him rather than speculate. But then why is the smiling man after her? Hello, Kamihara here. Sorry for calling so late. Do you have a moment? What's up? Is there any chance you can meet tomorrow morning? Anything for the boy detective? I'll try to make time before work. Thank you. I'll just wait for you in front of Utsugi Detective Agency if that's alright. You got it, buddy. See you then. Yep, see you tomorrow. Detective Kamihara came and met me the next morning and we chatted as he drove. In the back of my mind, I was probably hoping he would laugh off my suspicions about Detective Kuze. I would have liked him to say, "What are you talking about? You're overthinking it." And as always, stay comfy and stay classy. Bye!